And hello, and welcome to AleksTabletops Tabletop Game Study Session 3, Eternal Card Game. Yes. So yeah, this is the third session now, and we will continue to study Eternal. This is actually a recording, just, I'm making it right after the previous recording, like just 1 minute, like, past, after, whatever. So, let's just continue. Yeah, let's just put music out there and go through it. So again, for the most part, we will continue to go through the campaign. And by the way, the cool thing is, are we able to do this awesome thing in here? Whatever you like. Oh, you're not seeing this, I forgot it. Yeah. So so yeah. Oh, actually backgrounds are changing each time that we're doing this, which is pretty sick. Different one. This one actually works a little bit better for this environment. Oh, it closes by itself. Whatever. So yeah, today we will continue to go through the campaign. We will open the rest of the two decks, and that's kind of, yeah, and also we will be able to make sure that we know what these decks are doing, which is going to be an interesting. We'll also be able to open all puzzles, but only after we will get through the first one. So let's hope that we will manage to do this as fast as possible, because yeah, I want to keep the session under the 1 hour.
Eilyn was a queen without a crown. She'd never truly become welcome in Argenport, even after all these years. She was still an outsider, a savage. She decided to visit her people among the clans of the north, to rediscover the world she'd left behind.
It's cool if she's going to summon creatures. It would be awesome.
Since Caiaphas's death, the roads outside of Argenport have been overrun by bandits. Eilyn had no idea how bad things had gotten, but it didn't take her long to find out.
Opponents take the first turn. Okay, since we don't know what this deck does, apparently again we're working with summoning in different tokens or creature type tokens. It deals for damage to attack an enemy and flying. Okay, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's keep it.
I'll be taking your coin.
What led you to this life?
Don't worry about my life, honey.
Honey. Honey buns. Starting from next turn, we'll be able to take it. No. Deal damage to the player. Pretty aggressive deck. Okay, we're playing against aggro deck. It means that. Oh, wait a minute. This is a snowball. I thought this is mana. For damage to an enemy attacking creature, let's just destroy this one. Pionk. And attack. Slowly we will attack and attack and attack and attack and attack and attack. Your turn. Okay, transform a unit into one-on-one frog. Hello, Hearthstone. No, Hearthstone transforms into sheep, and Magic transforms into probably into a frog too. I don't remember, but something similar. End of the turn, which is good. We're going to keep it for big creatures. Okay, you gain an Aegis. Draw a primal sight from your deck. Protected from one enemy spell or effect, but doesn't protect from enemy damage. You, what do you mean by you? me, the hero itself. Okay, let's try. Yeah, so it...
Winds protect me!
So it puts protection on us, which is pretty cool. And we're drawing a land. Okay, let's attack. I think this is a control deck, or at least it seemed like a control deck. Okay, and top draw one card. Create and draw a snowball. Could be a good idea.
Don't make me angry.
Oh, wait a minute. After fate, does something when drawn. Oh, we already... We didn't draw this? Does something when drawn. But we drawn this. Why we didn't get a snowball? Oh, we get a snowball. Yes, so I forgot about it. Yeah, the one snowball that we used that was regenerated by this creature. Understood? Good, we have pretty big creature. Sacrifice units to kill an enemy unit. Okay, goodbye for 4. Not for long. Stayed in the game. Opponent draw the card with this one. It's a pretty interesting deck. So for damage to enemy attacking unit, nope. And again, I'm not going to use this one, there's no point. Just continue attacking. Yeah, this is slow. Deal 4 damage to an attacking enemy. I'm not going to destroy 1/1. I will try to use both of these spells on this one. So that means that we need to be careful. And since this one is going to attack next turn, the enemy players does something when it is killed. The enemy player's life becomes 7. You gotta be kidding me. Oh snap. How the heck we could destroy this guy without dying? So it can't die, because if it's going to die, our life becomes 7. This is stupid. I think we need to transform it. Let's hope it's not going to die that way. Okay, good. Let's not attack though. I want to block both of these instead. It's a pretty strange situation at this point. Deal 1 damage to an enemy player. Aggressive wolf. Your units with flying have +1/+1. Oh snap, this is good. Definitely.
Can you hear the wind blow?
And will we able to block creatures with this one's? Let's just attack with 1. Shadow Shide. Deal 3 damage to enemy player. After death. Yeah. Summon stun an enemy unit. Ice Spike keeps it stunned. So while this card in play, unit is stunned. It's pretty interesting. So we could stun this one, because we don't want this creature to die, because it's going to deal 4 damage to us, 3. How about this one? Draw 3 cards, and then deal damage equal to the number of cards in your hand. Oh snap. I think I need to do this because we have pretty big, a lot of cards at this point. Yeah, it's time. Then deal damage equal to the number of cards in your hand. So we're choosing the one who's going to draw 3 cards, or...
Unleash the storm.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so it works like this. So we choose a new player. Okay, stun an enemy unit, overwhelm, against stunner, constant stunner, and damage dealers. So we can attack only with this one. Oh no, another one. At least we will be able to stun it. So this is actually good. So let's play this one and stun this 7/7 because I'm not able to destroy it anyway. So it's going to be stunned while it's linked to this creature. So while this creature in play, it's going to stay stunned, which is good for us. Stun an enemy unit. Let's just play a lot of flyers. And continue to attack with the only flyer that I have. Then from next turn I will attack with 3 flyers, which is pretty cool. So apparently opponent doesn't have much. What he used? Sacrificing. Again, we're going to keep this one stun enemy for later. Putting creature with overwhelm at this point would be a good idea. It's a pretty big one. There's a lot of small creatures, this one can't block or attack. Let's attack with all flyers. Good. We almost win. Almost win. Give an enemy unit -2/-2. Again, works up to death. Give a unit flying. Oh yeah.
Take it to the skies.
Fly, fly my whatever you are. Dragon. Or Actodinosaur. Then again, attack with all flyers. Super lethal.
Are things
-12.
this bad everywhere?
Jin. Flying +1 for each of your mana influence. Elemental.
News of the growing rebellion had reached Eilyn, and she ventured out into the territories to see the unrest for herself. Probably should have taken their word for it. Revolution is a messy business.
Okay, only one land. Awful hand. A little bit better. But still, too many big creatures there.
You shouldn't have come here, pretender.
Okay,
I seek only to understand.
get a lot of cards.
You will never understand.
I could keep this one for. Yeah, let's keep this one for small cards. For small creatures and units. It's a little bit wiser to use this on a small unit, such as this, for instance. That was a fun noise. Like Wookie. Summon A111 Great Beginning. Yeah, this is pretty interesting that this completely new Grenadine mechanic creatures drones. It's pretty interesting. Keeps it stunned. Again, I wanna I want to keep this one for later, but at the same time I don't have any creatures. Yeah, I will keep this one for later. On something bigger. So that means that we need to skip a couple of turns. Next turn I will put this one. It will give all our flying units better protection.
Can you hear the wind blow?
Right, this is pretty good blocker for small cards. I don't know if opponent is going to attack with all of his cards or not. Okay, maximum power.
Time quickens.
So yeah, basically what this thing does is just adds a maximum power to this one. So right now enemy has only one power, or 3, 2, and this one just basically adds additional power. But I guess it only works for this one, so this is probably not power. Flying in ages. Yeah, definitely need to put some flying creatures. Starting from next turn we will attack with the flyers. There's a lot of small creatures in there. Let's hope they're not going to be digested and or devoured like in Magic and transformed into super big creature. You gain ages, draw a primal sight from your deck. Definitely this one. We need mana.
Winds protect me!
Okay, 5. Starting from next turn we will be able to play this one. Again, I'm not going to play this one yet. It's super important card for play it now. It could help us in later stages of the game. Let's start. Overwhelm, Fate, create and draw a snowball. Okay, opponent decides to attack with all creatures. Except this one. Of course we will block at least one of them. Let's block these strange drones. Although ideally we probably should choose to block Fight. I think we need to destroy Grenadines, because if opponent has something it will relate to Grenadines. But this one is Grenadine too, so it doesn't matter I guess. This is just a Grenadine, and this is Grenadine drone. Okay.
Don't make me angry.
Okay. Again, continue to attack with the flyer. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So if I'm going to attack with this one, of course, it's going to be destroyed. So probably will stay for now with the defense. Maybe I could utilize them a little bit better. So there's just a quantity of creatures. I don't think that there's something big is coming. Maybe we have to play this flyer. Draw 3 cards when deal damage equal to the number of cards in your hand. Actually should do this before. Either way, let's do this. We'll deal 5 damage.
Unleash the storm!
Which is more than enough. We'll get 3 mana. Interesting. Okay. We'll just attack with all of them. Even with this one. We need to press. Interesting choice. So now even if opponent will attack with all of his creatures, we will survive unless opponent has something that could buff all of them by 4. Or even by 2. 9. End of the turn. You gain 1 life and draw 1 card.
It's written right here.
Okay, a lot of small creatures. I think it's time to play these flyers though. Okay, decides to destroy them. Very strange choice.
I need to get out of here.
Oh, what? What was that? Don't tell me that I destroyed opponent. Why? Opponent had the ability to protect himself, but what was that? Get an additional copy of this card when it's drawn.
Eilyn returned to her birth clan, but she didn't quite get the welcome she was expecting. Seems her choices made her no more popular in the Outlands than in Argenport.
By the way, we have 1 booster in here. 1 pack. We're not going to open it yet, but something to... Okay, same decks are playing against each other. We definitely redraw, because we need more than 2 lands. Or something like this. Okay, this is better. At least we will be able to play most of the spells. Although there's no creatures, which is the problem. Only 1, then
You
it's
turned your
out.
back on your clan.
Yeah, by the way, right now, by playing, you're listening 1 music on recording, and I'm listening to completely different music, to my favorite music.
I'll find my
Which,
way.
of course, I can't put on recording because it's not copyright free. So, if you're hearing me doing something on with a different melody, it means that I'm trying to emulate what I'm hearing. So I definitely need a card. Mana.
Winds protect me!
That was strange voice. Okay, there's no point in attacking. We'll stay in block. Your power
The
cards have echo.
speaker approaches.
What do you mean your power cards? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So every card that you draw with a power card will draw additional power card from the top of the deck. This is crazy. Again, we need flyers. Yeah. Oh, what the heck. Play a slide of your choice from your deck. Depleted. Isn't unable or isn't usable the turn it is played. Oh yeah, so you can't put this land on the battlefield. Okay, we'll continue to attack with flyers. Why I can't play spells? Oh yeah, I can. First,
Can you hear the wind?
we'll give all our flyers better attack and attack. These are pretty good defenders. They have 4 in defense. Means that neither of these units will attempt attacking us. Okay, this is pretty cool art. Something big is coming there, like a lot of lands in there. almost all cards are actually lands. Or sigili or whatever, how they called. I think it's time to draw cards on our own. But first, we need to make sure that we will attack our opponent with everything else. So like two possibilities during my plays. Every time that I will get a flyer, I will put this flyer on the battlefield. If I'm not going to get a flyer, we will draw 2 cards. And let's hope these cards are going to be flyers. One of those, yes. For each of your influencers, pretty cool. So we have pretty good chances, I guess, against this one. Okay, oh no. Yep, didn't see it coming. And the thing is, I have the same card. But you never know if opponent will have this one or not. So...
The speaker approaches.
Because if you're going to wait and not attack, you can lose a lot of possibilities. Doesn't have enough mana to play this one. Sorry about that. Yeah, my voice is completely down. I'm talking for about probably 6 straight hours, almost without stopping. Not even take a sip of water, which was a mistake. Yeah, we need the mana.
Winds protect me!
And again, the same way, and he can't play it. Or she. No, he, at this point. This is a shark? This is pretty cool. Dragon shark. Finally, we're able to play this one.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
This is our main attacker. Trying to destroy opponent with the flyers. Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit less. I need to restore my voice, so let's just enjoy play. Stars.
Can you hear the wind blow?
And it's lethal. Awesome, we got lucky.
How did this happen?
We got lucky with this card. Our flyers became bigger. Okay, this is a relic weapon that we could put on ourselves. At the start of your turn, draw a card. Oh snap, this is awesome. But we need to protect this.
Well, on our way back to the capital,
Only 4.
Eilyn found out the hard way that not everybody was eager to see her come home. A Cabal assassin caught up with her in the Filmwood, and her story nearly ended there.
I hope he stopped talking. I actually didn't hear it, but I think he is. Okay. Ideally, it's a risky hand, but I think we need to take it because we have a lot of cards that could give us a win. Skip.
Who sent you?
You don't need to worry about that.
Let's hope this is not a flyer deck. Pirates of some kind. Hatchling. Cloud Snake Hatchling. No, wait a minute. I get distracted and our hatchling was destroyed. Kill unit with 3 or less. Whatever. Use these on my creatures.
I bear a message.
Feeling you. Attack, attack, attack. Destroy life linker. We don't want him to gain life. And we don't have lance, so this is a problem. I thought that up till this point we will get third one. But we're not. Give an enemy unit -2. Okay, goodbye. Or attack. -2 attack. Okay, attack, it's not that big of a deal, at least we can block with it. And again, we don't have lance. Problem. Problem, problem, problem. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
A few more adjustments.
Ba-bing. Finally. But it kind of doesn't change anything. It just creates the opportunity to defend ourselves from flyer. I think we will destroy this one first. Oh, come on. +4 and quick draw. It's not going to die. Stupidity. At least we're getting lance, which is good.
Can you hear the wind blow?
Okay, first we were going to put things that will give us our flyer additional things, and then if it's going to survive, let's hope it's going to be the case. We will put flyers in play. And they will be a little bit bigger and it will allow us to protect. I think we will attack with this one. Or not. No, no. Not going to. Play a unit from your void.
You'll do.
Okay, hello, lifesteal.
I bear a message.
To do lifesteal. What message are you bearing? Okay, good thing that I have 3 of those. It can actually allow us to stun and deal 1 damage to each enemy unit. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I will use it a little bit later.
And the storm it
Definitely,
carries.
we'll use it a little bit later. Kill the unit with 4 or... Oh no, this is better. This is bad. Give an enemy -2 attack.
For those we've lost.
Okay, he can target a flyer, so yes. Of course we need to protect ourselves from the bigger unit.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
The problem is now he has 2 flyers, so I think I will stay in block. I have more chance to destroy them in a blocking phase than into attacking one.
A few more adjustments.
Weapon again. There's a lot of weapons. So, summon. Give a unit or a weapon in your hand +1/+1. Or plus in your hand. So it doesn't have anything in your hand. We need to put flyers.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
Flyers is the only thing that could help me at this point. Let's attack with these 2. It's pretty risky, but it decides to destroy this one. Good. We get rid of flyers. Now we able to deal more damage each turn with the flyers. You gain 3
Just reattach this.
armor.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
Is this a provocation? Probably is. No, that was strange.
Winds protect me!
Okay, now our guys will become 7/7. And we're able to play both flyers. And this is going to be lethal. If opponents would attack with 2/2, it wouldn't
Someone
be...
just made a dangerous mistake.
No, it still will be lethal. This match was a little bit easier than the previous one. I don't know, like the last matches... This is the easiest campaign probably. Even the first one was not that easy. After you play spell, play an additional random spell from your deck. Pretty cool. Oh, it's not a pointless card. Good. And it's animated.
Eilyn could hold her own in a scrap and survive the assassin. But why had the Cabal come after her, and on whose orders? She got herself back into Argentport, but her city's high walls didn't seem so safe anymore. When Caiaphas died, his uncle Rolant stepped in to maintain order and keep the peace. But some folks don't take kindly to iron-fisted tyrants, no matter how noble their ideals. Before long, Rolant found himself with a full-fledged rebellion on his hands. He went looking for allies.
And now we're going to play against this one, or no, as this guy.
To shore up the capital's defenses, Rolant raided the universities, her Cambre's best and brightest. There was some resistance at first, but after a training session, there weren't many who objected.
Something crazy in here. So there's going to be story, and then some type of a crazy story. It approximately took us the same amount of time as the previous session. About 40 minutes. You gain 2 armor, draw land, give unit +3/+3, but the problem is I don't have any units. Yeah, it's pretty risky hand. Let's take another one. A little bit better. At least we have 3 lands and creature to attack with,
Commander.
and a weapon.
Students aren't ready.
They're ready enough. Come, I will teach you what they need.
A lot of weapons in here.
Peace is its own reward.
Oh, so only enemy can target it. Protected from one enemy spell or effect, but not from battle damage. This is kind of was spell, but not an enemy spell, yeah. I know, actually, it's not a spell, it's a weapon. It's like
Mind over body.
Empower +1/+1 does something when you play a power card. Okay, it's not cool. So every time that he's going to play a power card, it's going to get +1/+1. It will become pretty big and pretty soon, so we need to attack. And we need to think about the strategies of defending ourselves against it. Or destroy it somehow. One more to go in order to put a relic on us. Okay, there's no point of attacking now. You gotta be kidding me, it's pretty big. I think I'm not going to block because again I don't have any creatures. I would rather wait and put a flying thing.
I bring word.
We're not getting lucky at all. Okay, 3 yes. It's time to destroy this one. Actually could attack, but I want to stay in block phase.
Friend.
Now maybe we need to think about blocking. Only 12 health, or to 20. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, now it's 6/6. No. Maybe I will make it a little bit better. Okay, it's time to make it bigger. Now it has flying 5/7. It's kind of enough to block 6/6, but it's not enough if the 6/6 will put additional things, just will become bigger and bigger each time. At the same time, if I'm going to attack opponents, I'm not going to be able to destroy him faster than he will destroy me, so stay in block and hope that he's not going to get any lands. You gotta be kidding me.
Stand down, citizen.
And he is going to play land, he's going to stun my creature. This is crazy deck. Oh, this is crazy. It's time to block. Yeah, and I'm getting only freaking land. So I'm done. Let's just retry it. Not going to waste any time. Because I can't win this one. Come on. 3 freaking lands. Let's use this one. That was pretty cool. Okay, 3 lands, flying creature, Warcry. When this attacks, the top unit of your weapon or your weapon of your deck gets +1/+1. Oh, pretty cool. You gain 2 armor and draw additional mana. Yeah, that's actually a good hand.
I'm sorry, Commander. The students aren't ready.
They're ready
Where did you
enough.
hear that?
Come.
Heard that.
I will teach you what they need.
Empower? Oh, you got it.
Stand aside.
This one even worse than the previous one. And we don't have anything to destroy it though.
Meet my axe!
Okay, let's hope that... Yeah, +2. This is crazy. How you can fight against this? Just please tell me. Oh, this turn. So it's not permanently. It's better. Okay, it's better. It's not that bad.
I fly for the throne.
I'm going to block.
I bring word.
Kill unit with 4 or more. Unfortunately, there's no units like this. So let's just use both of these.
Shields! Shields!
Good. And let's start with one of them. Let's hope this is going to be a creature or a weapon. And this weapon or creature will get +1/+1. No blocks. Have protection. And these are just lands. Check with the flyer only. Okay then, so I'm not going to block. Oh snap, this is awesome. The problem is this is a relic weapon, so... But still cool. Still cool. It's a pretty big thing, and we can't attack hero with the relic weapon? Why? You must kill the enemy units before you can attack hero. So this is actually how this works. Ah. Okay. Okay. So let's just destroy 3/3 then. And it will attack with all of these. And see what opponent will do. Nothing. Oh, by the way, you see how what time it is. So I'm actually playing in a deep night. Right now, it's actually a deep night. So is the previous session too. I kinda destroyed my regime, sleeping and whatever. So because there's a holidays
Proud to
now.
serve.
So now I'm able to destroy my biggest unit. Of course we will destroy the biggest one. Although this is potentially bigger, but I have block for it, so... Oh. So, +2/+2. This is just a weapon. That means that we're going to put it in here. Actually a pretty cool deck. Like, I love green decks, and so far I like how these abilities are working. So it kind of works with the Warcry. It's a pretty interesting ability. I think previously I forgot to attack with this one. Either way.
Rest here, traveler.
Got distracted. I didn't get used to attack with the hero, so this is not something that...
Peace is its own reward.
And lethal. Either way would be...
Fall out. We march for Argentport.
Empty the chamber. Deal 1000 damage. 50 gold. +1/+1 for each of your influence, which is pretty cool. This This is just
As
the
the
second
rebellion
one.
drew close, Rolant looked close to home. Argentport's back alleys hold all manner of folks who'll call you their friend, for a price. The Cabal are a brutal lot, but they sure are effective.
The ferocious Yeti. Okay, we need to redraw it. Give a unit or weapon in your hand +1/+1. This is actually pretty cool, and we're able to play it now. But what I'm going to do next, if I'm not going to be able to add additional mana. Let's try.
It's time for you to stand.
If I'm not going to get third land, I probably will restart.
We already run this city. No need to die for it.
And yet, die you will.
A few more adjustments.
Okay. And these are the regular weapons, so we could put them on my only creature and be able to win the game. But again, for that we need 4 mana. 4 power. Okay. Slowly we getting those. 3 now, which means that we could play this one. Minotaur with endurance. Again, I still don't know how it works. It just can't be stunned or exhausted by spells or effects. That's kind of it. Which is pretty interesting. It just has immunity against these type of stuns.
A small incision.
Okay, we lost our only hope, our own creature. We have this one. Starting from next turn, we could make it bigger. And since it can't be stunned or exhausted, which is pretty cool, put the rest in your bottom. Kill a unit with 3 or less. You gotta be kidding me. This is hard deck to play against. Like, the whole campaign is so far it's pretty hard. First match was not easy. This match is not easy either.
Peace is its own reward.
So for now I'm going to keep small creatures. I could play land and instead put up one of these. It's better blocker. But I think opponent will since this one can attack and it's kinda can be destroyed, I think we need to put all weapons on him instead of on these creatures, because Minotaurs could be destroyed, but this one not easy to destroy. He has immunity of some kind to spells, or at least once. Okay, we definitely need to play this one.
Shields!
We will get a power. We'll play power. And we put this one on this one. It will probably going to pretty close to destroy the opponent. What? That was a massive one. Yeah, I kind of dig this deck. It's pretty interesting.
Stand fast.
Of course, opponent will block. And next is going to be... He gets +1. Even if he's going to play it... Okay, he will
A small incision.
make one creature -1/-1, but whatever.
I bear a message.
Okay, Life Stealer. Still have blockers, so... He will survive a couple of turns.
Shields!
Let's Kinda no point to attack with this one. Get lifesteal. Come on, 6 freaking lives. It was 3 before. I could attack with this one too, but decided not to. Birdfly. That was pretty fun voice. Oh snap. Give a unit +3/+3 till end of the turn. Again, we can't put it on this one probably. That way we will remove this thing. Instead, let's just put it on this one and attack with more force. And deal little damage. Good.
Had enough. Now report to the barracks.
Minor kill blah blah. Kill casualties, yeah. Kill 100 units. Okay, empower double order of the spire. Okay, so whatever the power and toughness of this creature is going to be doubled every time when the power card is played. Oh, this is awesome card.
Roland never trusted magic all that much, but with the rebellion knocking on his gates, he set his prejudices aside. He turned to spell slingers that few else would associate with.
Fine. This is pretty cool art. We already saw it. Stormcaller. Okay, endurance, Aegis, and flying war cry. We'll keep this. Keep this.
Now, witch, can you keep your sorcery under control?
The elements obey my command.
Let's have a demonstration.
Peace is its own reward.
If none of my creatures will be destroyed...
Who says you can't play with fire?
Proud to serve.
With this hand, I should win. But again, we don't know what deck we're playing against, so it's kind of uncharted territory.
I fly for the throne.
The reason why I put this one in order to make sure that it will create from the next turn ability to put additional things on our creatures or weapons. Top unit or weapon will get +1/+1, which is the thing that we need. Oh no. Probably this one will be stunned, or 3/2 is the biggest one. So yeah, this is actually good. We can't attack with this one. So put in this one, make our flyer bigger, and attack. Only with flyer. Stun enemy unit. Not good. But at least we triggered the ability. It's going to be stunned for a couple of turns. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to go with this one instead of this one to put an armor in, but whatever. Flyer seems better possibility at this particular point. You gotta be kidding me. This is a strange choice. So now let's get rid of the protection.
A gift from the east.
Oh snap, that was strange voice. East Wind Herald. So we need to
Not
put
on
something
mark.
that can be stunned. That way we could attack or something. I don't know. So for now, I'm not able to do anything. So let's just wait. Good thing that these are not that strong.
Be redeemed.
So we need weapon. We need weapon as crazy. You gotta be kidding. You're stunning again. So let's hope the next one is going to be a weapon, because we need a freaking weapon. We need a weapon to put on this 2-3. Go to guards. We know how this one works, and we know how this one works. My unit was destroyed by 3 damage.
A gift from the east.
Okay, a lot of flyers there, but the good thing now, yes, this actually creature became bigger. Awesome. Again, there's probably no point to attack with this one, because again, there's a lot of small flyers that will combine and destroy. And I will destroy only one of them, so it's pointless. Just wait till this one will be over.
The storm is upon you.
What? Feel free if you have played 2 spells this turn. Free? What free? Oh, so this card is free if you played 2 spells this turn. But beside that, it costs 6. It's pretty interesting. I think it's time to attack with all flyers. Even if someone is going to be destroyed, probably this one will be destroyed. So we need to choose wisely. So we definitely need to destroy this one first. If opponent will block with this or this, we would destroy this one, of course, but it's linked. So 5, we're able to destroy only 2 of this, 2 of those. Okay, that was good. Why opponent decided not to block this one, I don't know. That was a strange choice. So let's hope the next one is going to be either a weapon or a card. Or
Who says you can't play with fire?
Fire department? Okay, good. Wow! This is actually pretty cool. In Magic Arena, they will add some type of like similar effects, which is going to be an interesting thing. Silence and stun a unit. Oh snap! We definitely need to do with this one. Now our guy can attack. Finally, he's free. Attack with all of them. Because apparently unit will lose. Choose to block 10. We got lucky with the card. Summon, stun an enemy unit.
You aren't welcome
Oh,
here.
snap! This one will be stunned, but again, not just temporary. It's not that big of a deal. I'll attack with this one, and that's it. If I'm going to lose this one on this one, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, we're getting only lands. And we won.
You'll have to do.
What you have to do. Okay, flying lifesteal. Oh, this is actually an awesome card. Like, it's pretty costly, but come on. 6/6 lifesteal, flying.
It wasn't easy, but the rebels finally breached the gates. Thought I saw an old friend across the battlefield, leading the charge against him.
Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom boom. Thinking. So we have a strange spell, kill a unit with power 4, we have a war cry, and we have summon, give a unit weapon in your hand +1. We have a weapon. We could play with it. Like, it's pretty risky, we have only 2 lands, but it will allow us to play 3 cards, it will allow us to make 1 weapon bigger, and then waiting for 1 land we can play this one, and then we have time. So we can keep it.
Rolant! Surrender, and you will be treated well.
Argentport will never fall to traitorous scum.
Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom boom.
A few more adjustments.
Wait a minute. Choose a unit or weapon. When this attacks the top unit of your weapon, I think we need to put on a Warcry or something. Yeah, let's just make Warcry a little bit bigger instead, because it's pretty weak and I'm going to play it next turn, and it's going to be bigger next turn. Till the weapon, it's a long road. Okay, Overwhelm. Not good.
I'll cut you down!
Good thing that we're able to destroy it, but question.
Meet my axe!
Like, I didn't know what to do. I think I will attack. He's definitely not going to block. It's not wise thing to do. Because again, this Overwhelm doesn't work if you're blocking on attacks. Oh snap! This is not cool. It's pretty big now. Why he didn't attack though? Okay, we definitely will destroy him. Kill a unit with... Ideally, I would need to play this one and gain additional mana, but again, destroying this one is much bigger priority. Good. Attack the rest. And the turn. Warcry!
Meet my axe!
Meet my ox. Okay, it's time.
Shield!
We will be able to play this one, which is pretty cool.
Peace is its own reward.
I think I will attack. Even if this one is going to block, we will trigger the ability. That's the whole point. It does the same. No blocks. Oh no, flying Warcry.
I fly for the throne.
Aroo! Boy Glitch. Warcry. Endurance and 3/6. Let's put 3/6.
Stand fast.
We don't have cards that could exhaust creatures or whatever. What this does though? Replay. Seriously? We have the ability to replay? I just only now saw this. So if we played the wrong card, we could replay it. I guess it works only for the campaign. Don't think that you can do this in a real match. It would be a strange thing to do. Okay, 3-1 mage.
Ignite!
What if I decide to replay?
Ignite!
Wait a minute. What it was? What the heck was that? Like, it just replays a last turns?
Ignite!
Oh, it replaced the last couple of seconds. Okay, understood. Oh, that was pretty strange. I kinda got super... I thought that I give the control of the game into the AI's hands, which is not a very good thing to have. Okay, there's a relic weapon. Probably not going to play it. So yeah, we can't replay cards, we just can't replay the last operations with the game. So we need something to protect ourselves from flyers. So I definitely need to play this one now. It's not that wise to attack with this one now, because he can combine efforts and destroy him. But I will attack with both of them though. Yes, so we'll probably destroy the biggest one, because this is the only one that we could destroy. Good, we kept our 3-6. It means that... But still, if I'm going to put on some units a weapon, not this one, but the other weapon, this is going to be a... flare. Okay, goodbye. And then attack with these two. Endurance flying. Yeah, the cool thing about this game, it's pretty fast paced. So, like, usually I'm playing super slow in these games. I'm even playing slow in Hearthstone for some reason. But this game, I don't know, for some reason it seems super familiar. Maybe because it's like super close to Magic, and most of the things I know how work. They just have different names and slightly, it works slightly different. But other than that, and maybe because the game is a little bit more dynamic. Okay, new ability, double damage, deals double damage. This is basically like double strike, so it gets 4. Which is pretty clear in here, but we see in the X2. Of course, this one. Destroying this one. Next turn is going to be a lethal one. Even with this one on the battlefield, it doesn't matter. We have a pretty big creature in play.
Not on my watch.
They keep coming. I must act.
Woo, we completed achievement in Steam. Complete the stories of all 5. Oh, this actually was the last one. Seriously? That was pretty quick. Not 130 plus, but that means that we have time for a Gauntlet, I guess. Okay, flying overwhelm. What the heck is this? Oh. Oh. This is probably a booster. We can open it. And the end of the story. Of course, we opened the hero itself. So, Rolant the Iron Fist. Endurance. Your units have endurance and are invulnerable to damage. So it's like they're indestructible? This is cheaty card. It's not like, it's probably the biggest card in cost that we saw. Or at least as I remember. I probably had something with 9. You gain 2, draw a justice sign, and from your deck. That's pretty cool. And it's a... Animated card. The story
The
ends.
rebels ran wild through the streets of Argenport. The Crown Watch couldn't handle their numbers. Rolant retreated into his tower and unleashed hell like you've never seen. Waves of magic ripped through the Spire district, and both the rebels and Rolant's own people fell like wheat in the storm. In the quiet after the battle, the official story became that the rebels tried to destroy the city. And it was only Rolant's quick action that kept casualties down. But some know the truth.
Enough lies, traitor. Time to die.
Executions just ain't as civilized as they used to be.
Enough! Get him up.
What is this? Why there's no information? What is this? So this one repeats dialogue or whatever, or cycle it, and this is just continue. So you tell me we have the choice what to do?
Funny thing about stories, the good ones never end how you expect.
Choose your avatar. Oh, finally, we get to the point that we were able to choose avatar. Oh snap, this is awesome. I love every wintry stuff, so everything that involves winter, I love it. I don't know why, but I love snow. Snow, this is my favorite thing. So I probably will choose this one as avatar, because if I'm usually choosing something with the snow. This one kind of cool. It's pretty cool. Ninja. Definitely don't like this one. This one kind of cool, but not. Nope. And nope. So yeah, if I have a choice, I would choose between these two. And it's a little bit better. Woohoo! Again, it's just like a personal preference. Oh, we actually now have we able to choose a totem. Of course, there's going to be a green totem because I love green. Green is my favorite color. Why we're not able to see what these totems are doing? So we already saw what these totems are doing. This just creates lava-like thing. This one too, and this one too. Yeah, definitely green one. Complete the Gauntlet. So yeah, free forge. So yeah, it's time to go through the Gauntlet in the remaining time. Let's hope that till like in 2-hour session we will wrap up the Gauntlet. I don't know how crazy this Gauntlet is, so if it's a hard or not. Again, after this we will definitely explore all these puzzles, and thing is, now after we will go through this puzzle, it will open the rest because we went through the campaign. Yep. And of course we need to buy these campaigns in order to acquire cards. Pretty cool cards, I think. We definitely need to think about this one. But for that we need to earn a lot of gold. By the way, why we can't buy it for gold? Maybe because we don't have one. So either we're gathering a lot of gold or crystals. Yeah, let's just go through Gauntlet. So, battle through a gauntlet of increasingly powerful AI opponents, defeat the final boss for the grand prize. Since now I kinda figured this game a little bit better than before. Okay, rewards. Play a unit. You lose or reach 7 wins. Play until you lose or reach 7 wins. Oh, so we need to win 7 matches. So it's manageable. Right now we went through 8. It's like going through 2 campaigns, a little bit less. Win all 7 rounds to earn 3 silver chests. And bosses, the 7th match of each gauntlet is played against a randomly selected boss. Each gauntlet, so we could repeat the gauntlet. Boss matches have unique rules that affect the game. Okay, it's not going to be easy. Progression. Each win and loss after the first match will adjust the difficulty of the Gauntlet. You gotta be kidding me, this is bad. So you can't be super cool because that way you will end up with a super crazy boss. So you need to play bad. In addition, reaching 7 wins in a single run will increase your rank, granting you a special rank up chest, which is good. Seasons. Your rank in the Gauntlet will reset with each new major set release. These seasons reset will add new opponents to the Gauntlet, reset the difficulty of the mode, and reset your rank. Okay, understandable, but again, the cool thing is it kind of works with the AI, so we're playing against AI, which is pretty interesting. Again, a free-to-play mode where you play at your own pace against a series of computer-controlled opponents. You use your own decks to wage epic battles in the Gauntlet. So apparently we need to create our own deck for that. So it's time to open boosters or packs. See what they will provide. Again, these packs are pretty big in terms of how many cards they have. Depleted isn't usable the turn it is played. Scout, look at the top card of your deck. You may put it on the bottom. A lot of green cards. I think I will create a green deck. I'm not going to go through all of these cards because again we don't have time for that at this particular point. Let's just open this one now. Yeah, I have a lot of green cards now. Although this deck doesn't have any green cards, but a lot of neutral ones. This is neutral, this is neutral. No, this is not neutral. Neutral ones is the one that don't need a threshold. Okay, this is probably a bad card. Overwhelm. When this hits an enemy unit left, it basically works like a trample. So pay 8 and exhaust Seraph to play a random this type of card unit and double its attack and health. This is a crazy card. We could put it in our green deck though. But for that we need to put an additional land to it. And I don't know if we're able to do so or not. And let's see how, since we don't have any pucks, let's see how boosters are costs. Okay, we could buy one booster. The Dusk Road. And I don't know which set is the last one. So we have a Empty Throne set, we have a Omens of the Past, and we have the Dusk. So this is the new one. So yeah, the recently released set is this one. Let's instead buy something from Omens of the Past. I think we could encounter something interesting here. We're able to buy one booster. Contains 12 cards, each pack guaranteed to have a rare card and has a chance to contain a legendary instead. Okay, bought a pack. Buy gems. Let's open it, because we didn't receive this set of cards before, I guess. Okay, we didn't have any green cards in here, but we have ability Ultimate. Can only be used once. When enemy unit is stunned, play a +3/+3 Gambrel on this master. Gemblade, or Gemblade is a weapon. And we have a rare. Okay, Life Force does something when you gain life, which is pretty interesting. At the end of your turn, if you gain life, draw a card. Pretty cool. So yeah, with that, just go and create our deck. I don't know where we can do this though. So now we opened all decks. Pucks, import deck, new deck. So let's just create a deck. For your first deck, a good place to start is choosing 2 factions and picking your favorite card from them. From each. Yeah, I agree with that. So for the most part, I love this faction and this faction. So these 2 factions are for now like the best because they work with a with weaponry, with gaining life and etc. Although this faction works with lives too. Multi-factions. So let's think. So we definitely need to put heroes in here, without question. These are the ones that has to be here. Customize power. What does it mean? Auto power. Power cards added to the deck. Oh, so basically make the automatic lens for them. Understood. So 30 lands for the deck. I don't remember what it is. Oh, yeah, 75 maximum. Summon, gain 2 additional mana. No. So we need to find some type of neutral card that will give us 2 of these type of lands, and nothing like this is here. We definitely need to put a lot of weapons because I kind of like the idea of weapons, and a lot of flyers. Definitely this one. Again, I kind of like the ability of Warcry, so that means that we need to put a lot of cards with Warcry. And lifesteal too, because lifesteal is definitely something that I want to explore. I'm not going to overwhelm cards deck with the cards. Has lifesteal. Well, he has, yes, definitely need this one. I'm going to put 1 copy for each card. I'm not going to play like multiple copies. It's kinda double order of the spikes. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting thing that works with the Empower. Again, I can't put too many abilities in here, but for the most part I'm going to choose Empower, Lifesteal, and Warcry. So everything that works with Empowering, with Lifesteal and Warcry, I will put in here. Although we have Creature with Endurance, of course, but this is just a hero. We kinda have to have it in here. I will be back for weapons a little bit later, so we already put this one, yes. Let's just go at the beginning. So, put an attacking enemy until... What? Put an attacking enemy unit into the enemy hand. It's actually pretty cool. Could help us to give a killer. It's pretty cool too. Silence a unit. Give a unit in your hand charge. Give it a unit in your hand charge. Maximum power. I also like the ability of maximum power. It's a pretty cool ability. Put a unit into its owner's hand. You gain life and draw a card. Okay, this is a good one. Definitely need to put it in our deck. Pretty cheap. Not that like a lot of +1 maximum power summon, gain an influence of your choice. Oh yeah, this is definitely need to be in our deck. Come on, we have to choose. We have the ability to choose between 2 influences, and it adds maximum power. Yeah, definitely we'll put 2 of these. Again, we need maximum power. We definitely need at least 2 of these in order to draw a card of our choice, because again we have deck with the two different colors, and we have to be able to search through a particular colors. Giving it unit charge would be a good idea, but I don't know. Since I have Warcry, it could be a good idea to put a couple of those, but again, it will just overload our deck with a lot of abilities, which is not a good thing. This is a good creature. It could serve pretty good protector and give us additional land. And since I'm going to put a lot of weapons, I think we will put this one in here. At least one of those, definitely. Strangers have +1/+1. I don't think that I have a lot of strangers though. Nope. Almost no strangers. Okay, each unit in your hand with cost 4 or more gets +2/+2. I have a lot of units that cost more than +2. We could put one of those to teleport. Put unit into his owner hand. Okay, flying in ambush. This is pretty good defender, and I have the ability to cast it from the hands. Draw 2 cards. Each unit drawn this way gets +1/+1. Oh snap, this definitely needs to be here. Probably been 2 of those. Flying. Summon, you may silence another unit. Life Force, at the end of your turn, if you gain life, draw a card. Yes, both of these. We're pretty close to finality. Yeah, I'm not going to put flyers with ambush. We definitely need to put a couple of life gainers. Maybe I will get rid of them later, because again we have something that triggers a life thing. All your units get +1/+1. Pretty good, but I will think about that. Flying Deadly. Okay, no realm in here. Summon. You may put another unit into its owner's hand. And nope, not going to. +1/+1 for each of your influence. It's pretty cool to have these type of cards, but again, it's good for a deck that specializes on these type of cards. Only one, but if you have 2, they kind of become a little bit weaker. So these cards are good for mono decks, but for attacks, draw a card. When she blocks, you gain 4 lives. Oh snap, this is awesome. The top unit of your deck gets Echo, so we're able to play a copy of this card, which is actually pretty cool. I don't have that many copies of one card, so it works only for units, and I have a lot of units in here. Units have +1/+1, they have +2/+2, while you have 8 or more maximum power. Yeah, I like this one. It's one of the coolest cards in here. Endurance and Ultimate. Pay 8 to give Xenon Guard +5/+5. Nope. 1-5 flying. Like, we have pretty good distribution between cards. We still need to put a lot of big cards though. Play 5-5 Sentinel. If you have more than 25 life, play 5 Sentinels instead. That's actually pretty interesting. Since I'm working with the game in lives, it could work. But again, it's not cheap. Pay 2 and exhaust Humble Instructor to give one of your units with 2 or more battle skills +1/+1. Pretty confusing. We need to have 2 battle skills on 1 unit. It's not something that usually happens. So give unit +3/+3 this turn. I will stick to weapons. And of course we need to put a hero in here. So we have 2 heroes, this one and this one. Oh, not heroes, but science or whatever. Sione. Give an enemy unit -6 attack this turn. Again, only 1 turn. So that means that I have more than 4 cards of this, so we could get rid of 1. Play Wisp, Killer. So yeah, I could put this one. I don't know, it's a pretty interesting spell. Give an enemy unit -3 attack this turn, or give a unit or weapon in your hand +1/+1, or give a of your Valkyrie. I just, no, too many choices. Oh no, actually it's good. We can give a unit or weapon in our hand +1/+1. Definitely needs to be here. Again, give a unit or weapon +1/+1. This is the thing. For the most part, this deck is going to look pretty like the same as we played before, like with the as a starter deck. But the difference is going to be it's going to have additional time thing. So time and justice. Okay, creatures with Warcry again. Silence and stun. Nope. You gain 2 armor and you're able to draw a what does it mean use premium? You have premium copies of the cards in your deck. Would you like to swap those in? No. Oh, you mean these? Okay, let's do. Yeah, so far I kind of like how deck works. A lot of cheap cards. A lot of cards with Warcry. What? Kill an attacking enemy. This is fast spell, so it works like an instant. Kill an attacking enemy unit. Entrapment can't be played at night. So if you're playing on a night-like card thing, we can use it. This is strange. Has lifesteal. We already put this one. Let's put the second one. Kill unit with 4 or more. Yeah, we have to have a couple of destroyers, because without destroyers it's going to be super hard. So this is automatic power. Eternal automatically adjusts your power for you. Would you rather control your deck power yourself? You can always turn advanced mode back. Off again an option. Okay, advanced mode. I just want to see how many cards it actually distributed. Okay, 16 and 14. Now I need to understand how to put back this mode. Life Force, Ambush, Killer, and Armor. Again, flyers. A couple of killers would be a good idea, again, as I said. Again, the problem with this one, but it's still pretty valuable. Let's try to name this deck and save it, and then we will make it a little bit better. So, Justice Time. We could call it super easy Time of Justice. You haven't saved changes to your deck. Would you like to save? Yes. Your deck is invalid for the following reasons. Your deck has 2 fewer cards. I'm back. Done. Back. I want to get back to creating card deck. Yeah. Select your deck image. Oh, there's a lot of images in here, which is pretty cool. Oh damn, I like this one, but it's not like fits our deck, unfortunately. We need to choose something that will fit our deck. It has justice elements to it. Yeah, let's choose this. Why not? Since this is going to be my primary thing. It doesn't have anything green though, but... yeah, let's actually choose this one. It's a little bit more appropriate to this deck. I want to get back a advanced regime. They said that we could bring it back because, again, oh yeah, advanced deck building allows you to customize your power cards. Yeah, I'm going to bring back on the normal one. Yeah, 34 still. Okay. So the rest is going to be, for the most part, weapons. Pay 8 and exhaust 0 if you pay it random. Unit doubles its power attack. We actually need a couple of multiple color units. Okay, let's rethink our deck. Okay, we have this, and we'll definitely will keep it. Again, we need maximum power. We need to be able to draw additional cards from our decks, power cards. Giving unit your weapon +1 is super important. Empowering units too. Or at least empowering this unit. Again, this is, we played against it, it's a pretty crazy unit. Of course, having a weapon, cheap weapon, is a good idea. Creature with Warcry. Again, allows us to draw a particular card type from the deck. 2 of these. Flying. And when summoned, we gain into defense. I don't know about this one, but again, yeah, no, actually let's get rid of one. Summon Droid Time Slide from your deck. Yeah, this is definitely we need, because again, we need to be able to produce, say, 2 colors. It's not going to be easy. Probably need to put 2 of these, not 1. Let's put another. Because everything will comes down to the mana. Okay, summon, you gain 1 life and draw 1 card. Good. Maximum power, gain an influence of your choice. What? What do you mean? Does something when played fills to maximum? Gain an influence of your choice. Oh, you mean the influence of this of your choice. Okay, pretty cool. Kill a unit with 4 or more. Again, for the most part, I will be able to protect myself from small units, but I might not be able to protect myself from big units, and that's why we put this one in here. Especially the units that will destroy my... Okay, summon each unit in your hand with cost 4 or more gets +2/+2. I have a lot of big units starting from 4, as you see, like 4, 5, 7, so it could be a good idea to utilize, to have in here. At least one of those. Has lifesteal, well, he has 4 or more. Again, since there's a lot of weapons in here, it could get pretty big and get lifesteal. Yeah, this is like an activated ability. It's actually pretty cool. Flying and Warcry. Again, we need Warcry in order to put on our creatures additional things. We need something that will provide us with life. Again, Empower works with putting power cards, triggers each time. And it's just going to double its health, which with weapons is going to be crazy. Draw 2 cards for each unit drawn this way gets +1/+1. Again, the same. Will allow us to make units bigger. Life Force, at the end of your turn, if you gain life, draw a card. Again, super cool. And by itself, it's a pretty cool card. Weapon. The Wilder of our choice gets Warcry 3, which is awesome. And Warcry 3, it means that top unit of or weapon of your deck will get +3/+3. This is crazy. Okay, you gain life equal to the Wilder's life. Just Wilder. Again, this is just a creature or unit. You gain equal to the Wilder's. 2 of those, 2 of those. Again, we need a lot of weapons in here, and working with this influence is actually pretty good. Again, power. Make our units bigger. It's a pretty cool relic. Draw a card, then when she blocks, you gain 4 life. When she attacks, we get 1. When she blocks, we get the other thing, which is super. Empower, your units get flying till this turn, which is awesome. I don't have all flyers. This one pretty cool because if I'm going to have enough mana, I could produce a lot of sentinels or a lot of life. And since I have a lot of life stealers in here, it's definitely going to be a cool thing to do. Yeah, overall I like this deck. The only thing we need to make sure. No, actually it's fine. I have a lot of small cards and relatively most cards in my deck costs in 4 mana. I have a lot of cards that will produce mana, so yeah. On the magic canons, this deck is fine. Works fine. 22 units, 7 attachments, 34 powers, 12 spells. So attachments are our weapons or relics. So 7 weapons and relics, it's pretty good. Only 12 spells. So overall it's pretty good balance. The only problem, it's pretty unbalanced, 22 units and 19 attachments or spells. It kind of makes things a little bit uneven, but at the same time most of these spells will give us mana, or allow us to draw cards, so I think it's pretty normal. It works. Again, 20 time cards and 21 justice cards. Okay, we'll keep it. Let's hope this deck is going to work. Now we created our first custom deck. What is this? Where is this deck? This is this. So, Time of Justice. Yeah, let's just test this deck. Again, the funny thing is, the first deck that we created, it's not easy deck. So it's not mono deck, it's a little bit hard to pull, going to be harder to play. So yeah, and let's just go through a Gauntlet now. Again, we actually have to end this session in 10 minutes, but whatever. If the session is going to be another hour, it's not that big of a deal. Battle through a Gauntlet of increasingly power opponent. Let's just try it. I will probably lose, so it doesn't matter. Again, we already chose our totem. So yeah, we'll just play and see what Gauntlet is doing. If I'm going to survive only a couple of matches, whatever. Let's see. So yeah, this is actually pretty good hand. So we're able to play this one. We're able to play this one. We have a weapon, which we could play once we acquire 4th land. And we have pretty good creature on the later stages. Yeah, let's keep it.
I'll make you proud.
So again, we need to win 7 matches. It's not going to be easy way to do. So far the types of lands are equal. So 2 of these type and 2 of these, which is awesome. It should make
Who says you can't play with fire?
Match. Okay, quick draw. Okay, definitely this
Focus,
one.
child.
Good protection against quick draw, and we will get additional land. Awesome. Continue. I will block. Although it's probably provocation, but whatever. I already used this card. If opponent decides to destroy it,
I'll make you
not
proud.
a problem. Okay, that was strange. It's pretty early to gain life. Let's just go with the maximum power.
Time quickens.
Two out of 4. So although I have 3 lens, I have 4 power. That's what it means. Okay, pretty cool. No one to attack with. Let's hope my 1/1 is not going to be destroyed. Oh, damn it. Destroyed. Not cool. Block at least one of those. Okay, it's time to put a big cards in play.
Redeemed.
Starting from next turn, I will be able to use a weapon. No, I'm not, because it's not going to... What are you doing? This is definitely a provocation. Why are you attacking? Yes, +3, +1 over Rolant this turn. Okay, we lost our big creature. Kill a unit with 4 or more. Again, remember, we don't want to play super crazy, because that way it will make our next matches worse. For now, I'll stay in block. From your deck. Actually, it's pretty cool. Let's choose the green one. I think we could gain life, although we have a lot of cards that work with the lane, with activating them by gaining life. So, and next turn we'll probably use this one. So let's just play now. And again, I will stay in block for now.
Proud to serve.
Good, we got a hero, which we still can't play. But we can play this one.
I will give my life for his.
So awesome, now we have a flyer with a life steal. If opponent is not going to destroy it anyway, we will definitely be able to provide pretty good attack. Why this one gets bigger? For each of your influence. Oh yeah, because of the influence. Okay, I'm still going to stay in block. I'm going to protect ourselves from 3-2. Exhaust 2 enemy units. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So now they can't. Oh, so this is actually the first time that just exhaustion was used on our units. Not stuns, but actual exhaustion. Oh, it's time. Oh, it's time.
Insolence will not be tolerated.
So now it gives protection, endurance to green units. I have this green and this one green. Awesome. Again, I will keep this one for blocking. Or not. No, I will keep this one for blocking. And we're getting back life. Yeah, I hope I actually created a pretty good deck in terms of what it's capable of.
Peace is its own reward.
What? End of your turn? I didn't read what card what does. Go for damage.
Peace is its own reward.
Aegis and yeah, I wasn't be able to play it.
Peace is its own reward.
Yeah, I want to slowly see what this card does. Still didn't manage. Whatever. You gain life equal to the wealth's power. Definitely on this one. We will life steal more. let's attack with this one only, because again, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exactly. He's just going to destroy him. For now, attacking with fire is more than enough. It will provide us with a lot of health, and opponents can't block. So far, it's pretty cool.
Trample under hoof!
Happy hour is over.
Yeah, so now we can read what this card does. At the end of your turn, if you have no cards in your hand, draw this card from your deck. An opponent doesn't have any cards in his hand, that means that he's going to constantly draw this card while he's run out of the copies of this card. It's pretty interesting. Kill a unit with 4 or more attack. Unfortunately, we don't have anything with 4 or more attack there.
Peace is its own reward.
Oh snap. I didn't put this one in my deck. What is it doing here? Seat of Progress. Gain 2, depleted unless you have a slide in your hand. So I can play them unless I have another one in my hand. And this is just a power. I think this is just a special power. Yeah, I think we won. That was a pretty cool match. Pretty fast. Let's hope because of how we won. Oh, so level up gets in the type of empty throne pack. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. With each level, we will get a particular thing. This is actually super cool. Okay, one match done. Current price. Again, we can't see what the price is. We only will get it after we 0 losses. How many losses we could take though? This is one of the things that I'm kind of interested in. Next opponent. Of course, play. Oh, we can stop play Gauntlet. So we not necessarily have to go through the Gauntlet during the one session. But of course we'll try to do that now. I'm not going to do anything. This is pretty cool art. So let's hope that this opponent is not going to be that super, like, crazy. Okay, we have 4 lands. We will be able to play every card in our hand in terms of the threshold, but it's not enough to play them as the mana source, like draw 2 cards. But this one will allow us to draw 2 cards, and that's actually, it's pretty cool hand. Yeah, definitely keep it. Knowing my deck, I think we need to keep it. It doesn't matter what type of card we're going to play, but since the first card that we're going to play is green one, so let's just play green one. In this next turn we will play this one. Okay, flyers. So far we don't have anything to go against flyers.
Be redeemed.
But I'll hope we will soon. Waiting for a weapon. Oh, damn it. Oh. My voice has died. Sorry about that. My voice has died. Yeah, I'm going to be silent for now. That was not good. Yeah, for now it's time to play this.
Meet my axe!
It's a little bit wiser choice. And we will attack. Starting from next turn, we can Warcry it.
That's quite enough.
No. It may silence another unit, so now we don't have this ability, it's just Minotaur 1-3. Not good. We have sigils in our hand. Let's draw two cards. And both of them... No, one of them is get +1, and the other one is just a spell. Okay, we'll draw it. Since a couple of cards work with... Yeah, let's draw the green one. It's pointless to attack. I would attack with this one, but again, unfortunately it loses the ability to Warcry.
I see them.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another flyer. Oh snap, this is awesome. I definitely
What
will
have
play
we
it.
here?
And again, stay in block. The problem is I still can't block with it, but at least I will draw a card after attacking.
Rest and be well.
Summon you gain 3 life. We're pretty close. Your units of this type have destiny, and I don't have any such. Oh, one of those. What destiny does? Automatically play when drawn, then draw another card. Oh, so in your deck apparently, which is pretty cool. So I will attack with this one because again 1, 2, 3. An opponent could have an instant to play, but with 1 mana I don't think so. So that's it. 1 attacker declared. We draw a card. This card allows us to destroy a unit with a big attack. Which, and this is just a regular spell, we can play it during our turn. I don't know, by the way, what is the maximum
Found it.
card size that allowed? Again. So we don't have troubles with lands, which is awesome. It's time.
So much to discover.
Pretty cool. Previously, in previous game I played first hero, this is the second hero, or let's say sage, scion, whatever. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So we'll continue to attack with this one. Although now, opponent could block with all of them and actually destroy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not that good. What Warp does? You can play this from the top of your deck. This one's just a flyer. I could risk, but instead let's just stay in the block for now. Opponent will attack with flyers probably. It's continuing to gain life, this is crazy. I'm not going to win this way though. Okay, good, next turn I will definitely attack with 5-5. I don't know how this card works. Like, this is a power, and when we're playing it, we're gaining 2 additional, like, things. Are they staying or not? So let's see. We have 6-5, and let's see if they're going to stay or not. This is something that I'm kind of interested in. Attack with both. We'll draw a card. Let's hope that this card is going to be a good one. Oh snap, this is a weapon, awesome. And this weapon works with an influence 5. Let's put it on this one because it has overwhelm. It could go through the units. Okay, so far so good. So for now these are stay. Oh, this is a big one. 6, 5, oh, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still can't destroy this one. So definitely need to gain life. This is without question. And we actually now have to destroy 6, 5, which we'll do. It doesn't matter in which. The only thing that we need to go with the influence. So let's just play this one. And destroy this one. Gain 5 life. And attack with both of these. Draw a card. Okay, it's not a creature. Shaman! That was pretty cool. So far, this is awesome.
I see them.
Yeah, another flyer. We have flyer too.
I fly for the throne.
It would be cool to put weapon on this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, attacking with this one and with this one because it can destroy with combined power our guy or girl. Again, we'll draw a card. So next turn is going to be lethal, silence a unit. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Never thought about this one. Now this one just 6/6 creature. Without any weapons, so weapon doesn't work. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's just attack with all. I need to go into lethal. Although opponent will probably survive. Yeah, we'll lose a couple of units. Oh no, didn't survive. We actually dealt exactly the thing that we had to. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So far, much is not that super hard. They're relatively hard. It's a bad hand. We definitely need to take another one because I have only 2 lands. Although I could draw a 3rd one and then wait for a 4th one. I have 1 creature. I have protection. We could risk it though. Let's try to risk it. Because previously I have a lot of lands. I would say I was overwhelmed with lands. With powers. It's strangely sounds strange. I was overwhelmed with powers. Gain an influence of your choice.
This'll do the trick.
We will go with justice because I have cards that works with the justice influence.
Look at them! Gorgeous!
What the heck was that? Nightfall. So that's what it means, night. So now from the sunny day it's changed into night. Horizon Seeker, flying, summon Nightfall. When you play Dinosaur, it gets +1 power or toughness. Night, when you start a turn at night, draw an additional card and take 1 damage. Nightfall, the first Nightfall card played in a turn makes it night and extends it by a turn for each player. What? Okay, this is interesting. I'm unfamiliar with this night ability. It's super something pretty interesting. So again, when you start a turn at night, you can draw additional card and take 1 damage. It's understandable. So if you draw additional cards, you have to take damage. If not, you will not. But Nightfall, the first Nightfall card played in a turn, makes it night and extends it by a turn for each player. Okay, we'll figure out this later. And attack, and let's hope that we'll get Warcry with something good. Playing night, it's pretty strange. So yeah, and now night is ended. Okay, not a small one. And this dinosaur gets +1 because it's a dinosaur. Okay. So we don't need justice, we actually have to go with not with justice but the opposite, because we have a lot of creatures that we need to, yeah. Okay, we're going to keep this one for later and we will combine it with this one because again, at the end of your turn if you gain life, draw a card. But for that we need a second influence thing. It's not a wise thing to attack at this point because, and although this has Warcry 3, I'm going to lose it. Okay, let's just play this one.
Shields!
And I'm not going to attack. Although I should, but I'm not going to. I'm even going to skip both of these attacks. That will allow me to attack next turn. Let's hope it's not going to be dinosaur. And it's a dinosaur. It's dinosaur that's not going to kill me, but still dinosaur. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to sigil. We need a sigil of our choice, and it needs to be a time one. Of course, we need to play it. Now we're able to play this one.
Be welcome, friend.
And next turn, we will activate the ability to get additional cards, and we could play and hope for. for Warcry. Wait a minute, why there's no Warcry in here? This turn, so it gets Warcry only this turn. I thought each turn. Okay. It's a little bit more balanced, I guess. Because if Warcry was like each turn, it would be super crazy. It's a lot of damage, but I have to skip because we need this one. Really good life's back, so it's not that big of a deal. You gotta be kidding me. This is crazy. Dinosaur life +3/+3. So does something the first time you have a unit of the name type. And it's permanently. 6/7. I'm in trouble. Lifesteal. So we're able to play both of cards, which is awesome.
Be redeemed.
So let's hope that these cards will allow me to survive though, because it's not easy. So next turn I will need to think about destroying these, because I can't allow myself to deal damage. Oh no, your units have endurance. We need to wait for endurance, for this one at least. With the life steal and endurance, it's awesome. The only problems that... Yeah, we get a card. Yeah, so I wanted to say that we can't play this one because we didn't have a third time thing, and now we have one, which is awesome. Time sigil, or sigil, whatever. Okay, we're getting attacked pretty heavily. Since this one is kind of pointless, yes, it gives our... No, it actually gets our additional power. If we're going to get rid of it, we're going to lose the opportunity to play 8 next turn. So, and this one, yeah, I think it's time to sacrifice this one on this one. We will deal 7 damage, we'll be dealt 7 damage. Okay, not good. It's a little bit harder to play now. The question is, I need to play this one a little bit, yeah, playing this one a little bit smarter would be. It gives endurance, it's pretty big, and it will allow us to make this creature indestructible. Including this one is going to have invulnerable to damage. That means that we could block with it without
insolence will not be tolerated,
bothering that he's going to die or whatever. And also this lost his stun, which is awesome. Question: if I will attack, oh, wait a minute, endurance, it means that readies. So we could attack with these cards now without losing the ability to block with them. That's what it means. Of course we can do this with this one because it's already just summoned, but this one is going to be ready to block even if this creature is going to attack. So it's like vigilance. Now I understand it, finally. Because before that it was kind of unclear for some reason. Awesome, we gained life. No, it's still not ready. Maybe it will be ready. Yeah, and now it's ready. Good. So yeah, it's kind of re-ready itself for the block and after attack. Okay, killer. Oh no, this is a killer. And it's night. And it's our turn. We lost 1 life. Because of the night, I guess. Summon, you gain life equal to the wealth's this life. Oh yeah, we definitely need that. Since most of our creatures are big, let's just put we'll gain 8 life.
Focus, child.
Okay, good. And again, I will. There's a lot of cards there to block this one. But again, it has it's invulnerable to damage. That means that invulnerable to damage. It means that it can be destroyed. Nor this one. They just indestructible. So I think we will attack with both of them. They can be destroyed and they will be ready next time. So I could block with them. I will gain life and they're not going to die. Apparently. I hope so. Yes, so they didn't die. So yeah, these are actually indestructible. This is pretty awesome. This is pretty interesting that we're working with night and with like light creatures, light creatures, whatever. It's kind of pretty similar to Magic Set's Shadow Moor and the opposites of Shadow Moor. That was pretty cool. Okay, it's time.
So much to discover.
Oh no, that was a mistake. Each unit in your hand costs 4 more, gets +2/+2. Yeah, I had to play this one first and then this one. Damn it! That was a stupid mistake. Okay, let's hope that this is not going to cost me overall win. The good thing, while these creatures are alive and they're not going to be destroyed with anyone, we have the ability to win.
Easy, big guy.
This is definitely going to be a 3-hour session. Which was super unplanned.
Time quickens.
Oh, damn it, yes. Give a unit or weapon in your hand +1/+1. And since we have a weapon, we're going to do that. So first, this.
More adjustments.
Put this one. Then, we will play this one on the lifelink guy. We'll get 11 lives. And again, I'm going to keep this one for later, although almost all big units are already kind of in play. I still want to... This one is indestructible too. We can block with it. Again, I will continue to destroy units of opponent's units. Since opponent have only ability to draw one card each turn, I still have an advantage because sooner or later opponent will 2 cards. Oh, because it was night. That's why. On night, he have the ability to draw additional card. Okay, draw 2 cards. Each drawn this card this way gets... Yes. Play. Play. Oh, snap. You gotta be kidding me. So maybe we have to put this one on this one and attack with 3 big units now. Yep. We of course could put it in this one and gain more and more life, but I don't see the point of it though. We need to destroy more creatures. That way opponent will constantly put something small on this one and... Yeah, let's put it in this one. That way we will attack with 3 creatures that can be destroyed. And again, I'm going to keep this one for later. And attack with these 3. That way opponent will lose more units. Will still continue to gain a lot of lives. I kind of starting to dig internal. I don't know. Like when I went through the campaign, I thought to myself, like, okay, it's pretty similar to Magic, but nothing special in here. But I knew that a couple of abilities are kind of works a little bit differently, but all in all, it was pretty similar to Magic. But it actually kind of a little bit different, or at least it's like, yes, it has similar abilities, but completely different feel to it. Like it's completely different from Magic. For some reason, it seems. Yeah, and again, as you see, opponent starts to lose more units each turn, and in a couple of turns he's not going to be able to defend himself, and I will press with more units. By the way, how many cards in the deck we have? So 47, 48. Understood. Continuing. It's not going to take so long. And again. Two Justice. 2 cards. Since opponent still has 6/7, I'm not going to attack with 5/4 or 6/6. Although, wait a minute. Yeah, I will. It's going to be legal. Opponent has only 3 creatures to block with. Yep. That was legal. And 107 life. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. We went through the half of them. I don't think that we will end this, like, thing till in half an hour, but I'll try. Okay, we have a creature with Warcry, which is at the beginning awesome. We have a summon, gain 1 and draw 1, awesome. Actually, this is awesome hand. I will be able to play all cards in my hand. So first card that we're going to play is this one. That means we need to play a green land first.
A few more
and
adjustments.
We will give additional thing to this one because it has Warcry. It's going to have more defense and more attack. And since this is going to be the next card that I'm going to play, it's a wiser choice.
Peace is its own reward.
Yeah, definitely going to apply a Warcry card, because again, it will allow me to protect myself this time. For next turn, I could attack. And next turn, I will play one of these to gain additional land. But still, it's not going to give us a time sigil. This one already used. We kind of could attack. Let's provoke opponent. I don't think that opponent is going to block. Good. Okay, good. We actually get the land without it. Again, 1 life to draw 1 card. It's definitely a thing.
It's written right here
to do. Attack with both. I could play this one though, but let's hope opponent decides not to destroy my 1/1/1. Oh no, not good. So we kinda lost the units that we could save, and since I don't have that much units, it's definitely going to cost me.
I fly for the throne.
Oh, I didn't have the ability to play it yet, so now I have. This one already played, so we could attack with both.
Order!
Oh,
Order!
damn it. This is a big defender. How I could go against it.
Shields! Shields!
As long as I will attack with both of them, at least one of them will do damage. So. And let's hope that there's going to be a weapon there. Gain for life. Or. Not life, but for. And this one works the same, which is kind of bothering.
I fly for the throne.
These creatures could enter the battlefield bigger. And the problem is I'm getting only lens. Not gaining anything else, which is kind of a problematic thing for me at this point. Opponent will go with the 2 war cries. This is crazy. Okay, you gain 2.
Shields!
Oh, this is bad. So potentially creature
Peace is its own reward.
will get a lot of things. And small creatures will be big creatures. So now there's no point to attack with this one. Only with this one. Again, in the hope that I will provide. So now he's going to attack even with this one too. We're gonna have enough life. Oh no. Now I can't attack with this one. Okay, new ability, Revenge. The first time this killed, give it Destiny and put it on the top 10 cards of your deck. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So I need to decide who to block. I'm not going to block anyone. These are the only creatures that I have. I would rather lose life. Oh snap. Thank you. So the problem is, ideally I need to put this one on this one, because I will gain life equal to the world's. Yes, so this one has 7, and yeah, I will get a lot of life. But at the same time, if I'm going to put it on this one, it will allow me to block more creatures this way. And since we have a lot of creatures there, it's not going to be an easy thing to do. So either go with the bigger, more life, or the possibility to block more creatures. This is the question. I think I need to go with possibility to block more creatures. Yes, I will get less life, but I will be dealt less life if I'm going to protect myself. Yeah. 3 lives less, but I'm going to stay in block. Or not. No, I will attack. 10-10, come on. So next turn opponent will attack me pretty good, but again I have 30 plus life, so it's not going to be a problem. Big creatures coming. What the heck happening? Yeah, I'm not getting lucky at all when it comes down to the cards. I could attack with this one, but at the same time, he could combine and destroy it. No, let's just stay in block. Okay, this one will put back on a, yes, on a top 10 decks. Have ability to be reshuffled. And
I'm not done with you
he
yet.
got the same card. Oh, damn it. Not good. Dang it. Now, you gotta be kidding me. I'm getting only these cards. Yeah, I'm kinda in trouble.
By order of the Auric Bank.
Oh. Okay, how the heck I could like fight against it? Only by putting this one on this one. So 9/11. This is a pretty interesting name for it. Or not name, but yeah. Ultimate can only be used once. So it used it. Pay 6 to give this one +2/+2. And it's by itself, this card was big because of these guys. Yeah, we need to be able to protect ourselves from it, in case it's just going to become bigger and bigger. Let's make this one bigger. And again, right now I'm not going to attack. We'll stay in block. But I can't stay in block for long because these just flyers just going to... Nah. I need to find a way to do something. Okay, power. Double order. Okay, this is good.
Awaiting your
The problem
command.
is, I played almost all my lands, which is kind of a problem. Oh yeah, that's why all of my creatures get +2/+2. I have maximum power of 11 already, more than 8.
Shields!
Okay, opponent doesn't have any creatures yet, this is good. Again, a couple of turns. Okay, now every justice will double this one. Now it's going to be 6. Good. 12. I think this one can't become bigger, so it's time to attack with it. He probably will destroy it with both of these, and of course I will choose to destroy this one. 5/4 will be alive. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we have to destroy this one. Yeah, I'm going to die. I'm not going to survive.
Focus, child.
Yeah, I'm going to lose this one.
A few more adjustments. Be welcome, friend.
Nothing will save me though. I could protect myself for a couple of turns, but not for long. I actually have to attack with this one, I guess. Let's try. Opponent will probably kill both of these on this. No, let's wait. I could survive a couple of turns. Oh no. I'm done. I'm freaking done. 6. All units. 7, 8, 9, 10. I will be left with 1 life. Oh.
I will give my life for his.
Oh, this is awesome. This actually could save me, but it's not. No, it will save me. If I'm not going to attack, if I'm going to block this one with this one and this one with this one, I will gain life back and not going to die. Let's hope it's actually going to work. Okay, this is an interesting choice. Opponent decides to attack only with 8-8, like provoking me to destroy my 8-8. And I have to do block at least with once, so... I could block with both of them though. Could be an interesting choice. Opponent has to choose who to block. Of course he decides to destroy my 8-8. I will gain life. It's going to be 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's think. So if I'm going to block this one, he's going to die, but then he's just going to be back. Not like right away, but pretty soon. But at the same time, I will get life. And next turn I will have 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. I will be able to block only 1. I will survive a couple of turns this way, but if I'm going to block this one with this one, next turn opponents will continue to press me. But if I will get a creature, I have a chance. Yeah, so let's block with this one. That way I have a chance if I'm going to get not a... Yes, I get it right. Bad. Yeah, next turn I'm done. Even if I'm going to get life. Opponent will attack with all of them. Yep, exactly that. So the only way for me to survive is to block 8-8. And I'm not going to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm going to die. -1 life. That was close. This is my first loss in a Gauntlet. So complete a Gauntlet. Oh, so that's what it meant. So we don't have to go through all matches in Gauntlet. We just had to compete Gauntlet. So complete either losing or winning. So we did what we set out to do, which is good. So now we have a pass to place. Losses. So I have 1 loss, and I can't go. I can't continue, apparently. So the only thing that I will do is, so since I lost, the only thing that we could do is just to claim the prizes. So we won 3 chests. Yes. So, and then we need to re-enter the Gauntlet. Because again, you play until you lose, and after you lose, you just claim what you win, what you won. Because you can't continue. Let's do that. So 30 gold. Seriously? Okay, draw is just a sight from your deck after death. Not the best one. and 25. You gotta be kidding me. This is not a prize. I put so much time in it, and you give me only this? Okay, play one ranked or casual game. Next quest. Complete against other players. So yeah, finally we get through this. Create a deck of 25 cards and play against a series of AI control opponents. So yeah, now we opened all of our things, so of course there's no events available for now. So now we have the ability to play casual, now we have ability to play ranked or draft. I think at that note we will end this thing, because again, my main goal by going through Eternal was to open everything, like to go through the basic tutorials and open everything. So now we were able to go through puzzles when we want, now we're able to go through a Gauntlet again, and now we know what it is. Now we're able to go through Forge and use our first ticket for the Forge. Spend the Forge ticket to play for free, standard entry cost, you gotta be kidding me. So if you wanna play this one, you need to pay 250 gold. It's not that big, it's like just 2.5 boosters, but still, it's not cool. And of course there's a casual, there's a ranked, and there's a draft. So let's just go in each, see how they look in terms of the interface. So yeah, the same, we're choosing deck we need to play with, and we're playing a match. That's it. The same probably goes for the rank. Yep. And the same goes, no, draft actually a little bit different. So yeah, and in order to enter the draft we need to either put 500 gems or 5,000 coins. Craft a deck from boosters, packs, and battle other players. Keep all the cards you pick. It's actually pretty cool. Again, we talked about draft before in Hex, so draft kind of works the same as for the Magic. So yeah, on that note I guess we'll end this pretty strange and super big session. It was like 3 freaking hour session. Close. Close. Yeah, that was pretty good ending. Yeah, so on that I will end the session. Again, for now I'm not going to play Eternal like anymore, like for now. We need to go through different card games and then I will go back to Eternal. But again, Eternal is a pretty cool game. Like, I thought it is super similar to Magic, but again, you feel a little bit different by playing it. You don't feel like you're playing the same game as Magic. It has less depth, and because again, it's a little bit more simplified in some areas, and maybe this simplification makes it a little bit more easier to get adjusted to. Because again, I pick up on this game pretty quickly. And yes, I had like experience playing Magic and other card games, but still, that was pretty quick, and it doesn't seem super annoying, and as sometimes Hearthstone feels, and you still feel some type of like interest when you're playing, and there's a lot of interesting abilities in here that Magic doesn't have, or they're a little bit like differs from it. Again, I'm staying impartial to all games, although my main game that I'm playing usually is Magic the Gathering, and I will always play it. And all of these games I'm just going to play on and off when I have time to just study them. But I still try to stay impartial to all of these games and judge them based on, not judge them, but just basically try to learn and see them as their own games, not necessarily comparing them to other games. And yes, so if I'm going to look at this game like just separately from all of the Magic and other tabletop games or card games such as this, I think it still works, like stands on its own. It has pretty interesting and like entourage, and although I'm not necessarily liking the entourage itself, but it's still awesome. Like, it still has pretty cool feeling. It still has a lot of pretty interesting units, pretty interesting characters, pretty interesting abilities, mechanics, and awesome. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Have a nice day or night, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.